Facebook and Twitter are hugely popular outlets that companies use to advertise. They're relatively cheap, largely unregulated. But drug makers will soon have new rules to live by when it comes to social media. Megan Hughes is in Washington with more. Megan?
Hi there, Margaret. That's right. And, you know, it may be a surprise, but the drug companies are actually pushing for some FDA rules so that they can launch their social media campaigns. In 1997, the agency made similar rules for broadcast ads. Now we've all become used to hearing the required long list of risks.
Lipitor is not for everyone, including people with liver problems and women who are nursing, pregnant, or may become pregnant. You need simple blood tests to check for liver problems.
But the question here, Margaret, is how do you fit all of that into a tweet? Experts say a lot of drug companies have been holding back in the Facebook and Twitter worlds because they need guidance on what's going to be required here. Pharma has put forth its own idea of a universal safety symbol, just letting the user know the drug has risks. And on the other side of the link, if you click on it, you can find a total risk assessment. Now, the FDA is supposed to announce its rules this year, but so far it's been slow to get behind any one idea. They have already warned more than a dozen companies about their social media promotions that they don't have that risk information. Last year, for example, they scolded Novartis for violating rules with a Facebook share widget for a leukemia drug to Cigna. They argued that users were only sharing one side without including the risks. Other companies have been warned for sponsoring short links on Google's website without some of that key risk information. Now, we talked to Jeff Sanger, who is former counsel with the FDA. He supported the FDA's enforcement in that Google case, but he says the agency needs to walk a fine line here with these rules.
I think one of the risks is if FDA clamps down too tightly, then companies will be driven entirely out of the social media space, and this could hurt more than it helps.
Now, Sanger says almost 90 million adults rely on social media to get health-related information, and if the FDA goes too far in its rules and pushes some of the big drug companies out of this space, it's going to leave room only for the bad actors with illegitimate claims.